Hey everyone, it's Angel at Holiday Baubles and it is wine and design time. What? It just seems like we just did a wine and design, right? So I had to fit it in my schedule for the week, and so we're here again, and I am so happy to share with you some news and what was going on in Holiday Baubles the last few days. It was like a blur because it was just so many like heartful, like this is so nice comments and support from everybody that I just like was wow. I had overwhelmed in comments and private messages and all that, and my heart is just blooming with like, that's just the sweetest thing ever, the sweetest thing. Yeah, so we are doing wine and design time, and I know a lot of people know what wine and design is all about. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So grab your drink, your favorite drink, and join us for some wine and design. So we're gonna have wine and we're gonna design like we normally do. So I hope everybody's having a great week so far. It's Tuesday. I feel like it's Friday. I feel like my days just run together. That my days run together, and I think I keep saying my days run together because they do. They really do. All my days are, I'm like, what day is it? Oh, yes, dang it, it's already Friday. And I'm like, no, it's not Friday. Everything's going so fast, guys. Everything. Yay. So I have Angie drinking with me from Petals of Blooms. And I know some other people have some, favorite drink. You don't have to drink wine. Y'all know that, right? So grab your Fireball and Bailey's or anything that you love to drink. And I know a lot of it, y'all should be drinking right now. It's past dinner. You should have, hello, Susan from Florida. Yes, hey Pam. Hey, everyone's showing up. So yes, Holiday Baubles has been really, it's like I'm overwhelmed by all what's been going on for a couple of days, because it's just all kind of just like happened, like not even thinking, or maybe I wasn't just thinking at all, and I knew but not new kind of thing. The whole warehouse thing was just flyby, kind of like here we go kind of thing. It's more like I came across it, I was looking for warehouses before, and it just because from my house to Walmart or FedEx is like 4 or 5 minutes down the street. So I go the back roads of my neighborhood and whatnot, and they have like, warehouses and mechanic shops and Jeep shops, and these units. You pass by there, what I do like the seasons are, the holiday season, so I feel like I'm going all the time. And people's like, well, why don't you get FedEx to come to your house? Well, my understanding, they do charge a fee when they come to your house, and I'm cheap in a sense of that way, because I'm sitting there going, I'm just 5 minutes down the street. So I kind of like, well, I'm gonna go to Walmart, I'm gonna go to Walmart, just drop off some shipments, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of just worked out, and it was just a meant to be kind of thing, because there was some new storage warehouses right there. And then I called, and this is like a month ago. And then I called, and I'm like, okay, he goes, well, do you want to see it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go see it. And I was like, it was a little too much price-wise that I want. And not that I can't do it, I just don't want to, because I feel like it's a little high. And I was just looking here and there around the neighborhood, around the city and all, but it was just so convenient because it's just down the street. Hey, Natalie. Hey, everyone. They do charge C. And, so, yeah. So it might change, when I get in the warehouse and it'll be too much, and I'm like, well, I might get them to come pick up. I don't know. It depends on the situation, because again, I'm only one person, and I'm very grateful for my clients that are so patient with me with the whole custom order things. And like, that's why I closed custom orders, was because I was wanting to get some new goals, with the business and stuff, and I was hoping, maybe I'll get a unit, but it kind of just did. I called anyhow, you know, long story short, I called the guy. He's like, yeah, these are leased. And then he goes, well, I'm so glad you called back. It's because like I have another unit that's like available like now. Like not now to move in, but now. And then I'm like, oh, I'll look at it or whatever. And it was, what was it? $700 cheaper. And it's an older unit. And I got to give it some TLC. But I was like, well, but we're going to do this. We are going to do this. We are going to do it. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yes, where can I sign? So I know the Lord puts us in paths and in different avenues and journeys of your life. And that was meant to be. And it kind of just, and I don't know why I called the dude back. I know I couldn't afford what he was, the new units, and I knew, you know, and I don't know why I called them. I just wanted to know if they were leased, like the ones that I looked at, the vacant ones. I just wanted to know. I don't know why. It was just a gut feeling, and then it kind of just like the next day I just signed the papers and took some pictures, and here we go, Holiday Bubbles. We're gonna join. We're going. We're getting out. So it's a year's contract. It's 1 year contract. So goes to show, you know, 1 year contract, get your feet in there and just see how it goes. Yeah. It you know, I can always just come back home, right? I can always, you don't know until you do it. And that was a big thing, and you go with your gut feeling. And ever since I was a kid, not, you know, I've learned it on my own. It's not like I was taught anything when I was a kid, a teenager or anything. So I kind of like, over the years, you have that gut feeling. When you have that gut feeling, you do not ignore that gut feeling. You don't. I know in my situation, no, do not hide your gut feeling. And you're like, we're just going to do it. Where's that paper? Let me just sign this sucker here, right here. So I move in September 1st or somewhere around there. He's putting in a new AC unit in there, putting some walls up. It does need some TLC, but you know, I'm so busy. God, I don't even know where I can fit all this in, guys. So much to do, and it's the busiest season of the year. And it's very overwhelming at times too. We all know this. I mean, life can get so overwhelming, right? Thank you, Tracy. Everybody's congrats. In the warm feeling, compliments and everything was just so awesome. And I can't like answer all questions, you know, all the comments. I try to, but it you know, it gets overwhelming. And I'm like, oh, I gotta go to bed. So I do appreciate all the comments. Y'all fill my heart, and y'all are like a part of me. Y'all are a part of me. And I miss you whenever I don't do the wine and designs. I miss you when I don't talk to you every day. I mean, it's crazy. Is it crazy that you think about your support, your fans, your support group, your clients, all that? I mean, I talk to them almost all the time, and I would miss you guys if I don't talk to you. Thank you, everyone. And then what? Saturday, I went to Craftex, and I was a presentation of doing a design live at Craftex, the best Christmas store ever in Houston that you must go see. And that store is just, I like to go with new people to come with me to Craftex, because like once you walk in, you're like, and I want to see their face expressions, because I was like, oh, that's priceless right there. That is the reason why I want new people to come. So that was awesome too, guys. I had fun. It was hot in there, and I was sweating my balls off. I don't have balls, but I was sweating my boobs off because it was so hot in there. But it worked out, and it was at 10:30 in the morning, and it was all sober. I didn't have any wine or mimosas. I'm like, where's the wine or mimosas? Hello, you knew I was coming. I should have brought my own, because I'm the one that just packs all that. I'm the one that has like a wine opener in my purse all the time. Do you not have a wine opener in your purse all the time? And I know a lot, or some of you have a wine opener in your purse all the time. So thank you everyone that did show up to go, to see me at Craftex. That was amazing too, because like, I mean, I had one lady, and my heart hurt for you, because she drove, because so where I live here, I'm from Port Arthur, and it's like an hour away. So when you go into Houston, that's another hour. So you're there, from Port Arthur. And then I knew her because I knew that she was from Port Arthur, and I recognized her face, and I'm bad with names. So I was like, hi. She's like, hey. She goes, I drove from Port Arthur. I drove like 2 hours, and I was stuck in traffic just to come and see you. And I was sitting there going, oh no. I go, you just missed me. I go, I felt so bad for her. And her look on her face was just and my heart just hurt. And I'm like, hey, I go, well, Amy's coming on, and Mama Bear's Creation, she's coming on here, another presentation. But that my heart was 10 times big because somebody drove 2 hours to come and see me. Just little me. So I thought, and it hurt. So I sit there and hang out with her. We took pictures and all that. But I felt bad for her that she drove all that ways. Because I know how Houston traffic is. Houston's traffic is traffic all day long, 24/7. No, doesn't matter what time of day it is traffic all day long. It is. All right, so I have some new ribbons in this shop. We're going to talk about the attachments as soon as I, get done with what I want to do here, and then we'll talk about the attachments when I start designing. So FYI, the owner that made these attachments, she is in the description above. She has a Facebook page and all that whatnot, and that's who made the attachments. And she does teach a group how to make those attachments. No show. Can't talk. Always when I'm drinking. So, yes, so we'll talk more about that. But let's talk about the new ribbon I got from Verisilk. What? These ribbons are all listed in the shop. We got limited supply. Some of these only have one left, or a few. And, but these are just my favorite. I got some classic favorite ones. And I have some new ones that they have in there for 2022. So this is my favorite. Well, they're all favorite. Duh. So these are all my love. Is the green. This is the 1.5 inch emerald green and velvet red, 10 yards. In my shop. I think I only have, if I looked before I came live, I only have one of these left, I think. So, it's in there, I think. Only one more. Yes. Only one left of those. I think I have a few of the white, so it's the same with the white and red. You got your velvet red with your white trim. Again, super favorite there. So I have a few of those in the shop. So the link to my shop is in the description above. So just scroll up and look for the link up there. Classic faves are the Swiss 4-inch black and white polka dots are my faves. So this would be perfect for Halloween, fall, Christmas. I mean, you can utilize this all year round. Summer, you can totally use that all year round. So I'll have a few of those in the shop. And of course, you got your matching red and white polka dots, fave, all white Valentine's, every day, and Christmas. Yes. These are in the shop. And then you have your 1.5 inch emerald green, pink, and red in the shop. And these are, I love the ribbon. It's just because they're very, wiry, if that makes sense. And I love that they hold their shape. I mean, amazing. I love their ribbon. And I'm picky. I don't know. I'm a picky. I guess I'm a snob when it comes to ribbon. And I guess that just goes along with looking at new ribbons. You're like, what? And it's kind of like you don't want to go back. So, but I do mix the average ribbons with some designer ribbon. So yes, this here is the Cookie Christmas. This is the only one I bought too. They had other ones too, and I was like, oh, this one just calls my name. It is the Gingy cookies, Christmas cookies. You got your candy cane, heart, stars. Look at that. That's perfect. Yeah. That could be like just candy cane sweets. Gingy wreath or tree, Christmas tree. What did I do on my little thing? Where'd it go? Alright, I lost my pen, so it'll probably be on the floor, and I probably will step on it and cuss 10 million times because it's in my foot. So I don't know where the pen's at. Oh my jeez Louise. Alright, so oh Jan, thank you. She's saying that she loves the swag over there at Craftex that I made. And that swag, okay, so I got there. My presentation at Craftex was at 10:30. So I got there at, I don't know, 10 or 10 till or something like that. So I had to run around and like, try not to ooh, ah, and like, try not to, I got to stay focused because I had to figure out what I was going to do. So I had to get there, like 30, 40 minutes, not enough time because I felt like I was rushed. And like, oh my God, okay, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And so I gathered all that within 30 minutes or so, even though I was sidetracked 10 million times trying to figure out what I was going to do as a theme for Craftex because it is overwhelming there for sure. So y'all need to make a trip to Craftex in Houston when y'all decide to go to Houston. And I'm paranoid because I'm feeling like I'm going to step on that pin that I dropped. So if you hear me yell a little bit, that's probably what it is. Drop the pin on the floor. Because my ass dropped it on the floor. So anywho, so I hope I don't like step on it. Alright, so I'm going to show you the nutcracker that we did in BAM's Inside Scoop. The private scoop that I am a designer in every Friday. And the group is an awesome group. We're family in that group, and I am one of the designers of 3 in the group every Friday. So I'll show you what I created last Friday. I still have it. It's in the shop. It was a Christmas in July, and that was kind of hard for me to transition from Christmas to Halloween because I'm so Halloweenish, and I was like, I need to do a Christmas in July, right? And so I waited till the last minute because, I'm like, the last weekend of July was Christmas in July that we did in one of mine. And like Amy and Ganham, she actually did a Christmas one too, like a couple. I'm like, what? I go, I need to totally do a Christmas one, right? So I'm going to show you the nutcracker we did. Here he is. The mint, the blues, so pretty combination there. Of course, the nutcracker has a donut on top, and so I had to incorporate all the donut sprays in there. Match ornaments, different cookie sprays, snowflake sprays. Had to add the velvet pink ribbon in there. Y'all know that. But he is listed in the shop. He's only one of a kind. I'm not going to make him again. But he is so much fun. And if you, well, this is only like, well, it's August. So, I mean, if you want to join Bam Since I Scoop to make this wreath, you would have to buy the tutorial for July. All right, so that is in the shop. There's no deco mesh on that wreath. Christmas times, I barely use any deco mesh. Like, barely. Like, at all. And be honest with you, I hate deco mesh. I really do. This here. I really do. I like the final resort, you know, I like the final, when it's done and completed. Me, I just don't like doing the base. That's what it is. I get bored and I'm like, this is no fun. It's no fun adding the deco mesh. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. It was like the boringest part, right? You're like, adding deco mesh, boring. The best time is actually designing. We all know that. So we're going to skip ahead, which I did on, I'm going to call her Elvira because she is the mistress of the dark, right? But copyright law, I don't think I can actually name that her on Etsy or anything like that. So we got to watch all that stuff. Yeah, since, you know, people like to say something or, you know, flag my account on Etsy. I don't know. So she is gorgeous. I paired her up with Dracula here. So I can sell them in separate listings on Etsy, but you can also have these for double doors. If you're double door clients, which I do have a lot of double door clients, you can do your Dracula on one door and his wife on the other door. Every time I see these embellishments with the boobs and all, I just want to go up there and go, you know what? Nelly, the previous tutorials in Bam Since I Scoop, you would have to purchase those separately. If you join today, you would have access to August forward, future, just to keep it fair for the previous members. But there are different options to the different tutorials for months. You can purchase those months separately. Yes. I know. Okay, so we're going to start off. We're going to make her the opposite. Try to do the mirror image from this guide to her, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with the 4-inch Harlequin ribbon that I added to Dracula over here. Yes. I just call her mistress of the dark because, you know, I feel like she should be, right? But yeah, I know. So I'm adding the tail of the bottom part here to add with him. So it's just, I don't measure anything. I just know I want it to be a little longer. So we're just going to go down here below her bosoms and we're going to add the ribbon tail. And then we're going to go up here, same thing with Dracula, we're going to have 2 4-inch ribbon tails up there on top. Y'all do, but I use my hips sometimes to measure out my ribbon tails. I know it doesn't make any sense at all, but it works out for me, so that's what I'm going for. And don't ask me how wide my hips are, because I don't know. Well, that's what I use. Even though I have like measurements all right here, but I don't ever use it. So up here on top, I'll add those two. For a base, I'm using a 24-inch pine wreath base I got at Hobby Lobby. I love her hair though. I love her hair. She is amazing. It's really Pam with Knock Your Socks Off. That's her creation. She teaches in her teaching group. Knock Your Socks Off. Happy Her. Is that what it is? I'm gonna say it is. And if you want to join her member, and she'll teach you how to make these attachments. If you want to learn. Me, myself, I don't want to learn. I just want to buy, and then I'll just make all the pretties and around it. I'm busy. Super busy. All right. So I'm looking back and forth of what, so I'm kind of like doing this for double doors. So normally on my double door designs, I do mirror image one another as close as I can, and it's not going to be exact. I mean, making wreaths is not exact ever. Oh, thanks, Susan. It was fun at Captex. It really was. I went shopping afterwards. I mean, we gotta go shopping, right? All right, so these bushes, these I got at Michael's. I love these. These are the plums, purples, and these for Hobby Lobby. Oh, girl, I got my one. You got yours? Cheers. You know what? These are from Michael's too. So, forgot to tell y'all. So, here. So, working on double doors, we're going to go underneath her bosom on the left side and add these burgundy, I guess, reddish looking rooms. Posies. No, I don't understand. I don't have words for my flowers. Put one right there underneath her boobies. And let's see, one over here. I need more. So typically, you know, I already made one up. Normally when double doors, I make the creations together. So since I was going live, I kind of did him first, and I can whatnot design back and forth and try to keep it as similar as I can from one another. But normally when I'm creating for a double door designs for a client, I have to create them, of course, at the same time, because you want to get them as close as possible, mirror image to one another, unless the client doesn't care and she kind of wants, and that's just communication with your client. You know, some of them want them to be exactly the same, and some don't. Some is like, okay, that's similar to me. I'm all like, it's going to be similar. It's not going to be exactly at all. Like at all. But you come to an agreement with your custom orders, get it signed, date, all that. Your agreements with your custom orders, because sometimes that could be really detailed. All right. This here. So I'm just placing Her boobs are totally in my way though, because I can't do it Zach at all, because her hair and the boobies are in my way. So just I'm gonna pull her hair out a little bit just to get it in between all the flowers, because you gotta have her hair right. She's known for her hair and her boobies. So I'm just placing the florals, and then we end up gluing them down, and then we're gonna add some more stuff. Alright, let's see. Okay. These, y'all been to Michael's. These are at Michael's. These are perfect because they have the bite sprays. These are at Michael's. I use those. These are at Michael's. And I'm gonna add some of these. Is mainly, this is like Christmas right here. I'm gonna add some of these. And these are different from what I use in there, but it's just, it will all work out. I'm not gonna overthink it. We're just gonna go with that, and it will all work out. I don't want to overthink it. Yes, all their stuff's on sale at Michael's. Every time Boris barks, I feel like somebody's coming walking that door. I have no idea what it's going to be. So, somebody's here. I just don't know who it is. My husband's working graveyards. Yay. Kind of like when he works graveyards because I've got the house to myself. Do what I want. Yeah. So I'm just cutting these down. That's my son, actually. I'm going to add these first, and then I'll use the black on top. These are Christmas time from 2 years ago. So, hey, I'm using them, right? Boris! Sorry, guys. There's always something in my house. Alright, so what we do? One on each side. So I'm basically just cutting these. I'm kind of like just cutting them all up. One on one side, one on the other. Probably did it too low. Move that one in. I think that was my son that came home. They're from Grannon Road, so I'm going to move this a little that way so y'all can kind of see. Let's get up close. So y'all can see, is that better, guys? I know the Bride of Frankenstein over there. Maybe I should move her. Boris was barking. I don't know, somebody came home, so I guess it was Mason, my oldest son, came home, and I guess he heard me up here and decided to walk away because he knows Mom is working. So they're probably all outside with all these kiddos. School's starting soon. I can't wait. I am ready for school to start. sure my kids will disagree. Because it's so expensive to go anywhere. So now I feel like I gotta entertain my kids. I shouldn't have to entertain my kids because they're 15 and 18. I shouldn't have to entertain them. So, but I feel like we all have to go do things, and I'm like, we go do things, and it costs like $200 or $300 just to go do $200 or $300 just, you know, just to do things. And I'm like, no. So I'm adding the, I don't know, these are cranberry, burgundy looking that I had from Christmas a couple years ago. Hey, Lisa. Yes. I'll show a close-up of the bride. I will too. She's pretty amazing. She is still listed in the shop. I love her. Let me just do a little bit of what we're doing here, and I'll show you probably when we're done working with her. Hey, Lisa. All right, so on top of the burgundy sprays, we're going to add these wicked looking branch things. Again, I'm just placing, and then I'll go back and glue. I said that at Craftex, and half my stuff fell apart because I was like, oh, I forgot to go back and glue. That was fun. At least I had somebody there to help me out. They were like, oh, Angel, you forgot to glue it down. I'm like, oh, I did. Stuff was all falling apart whenever I was picking it up. Yeah, so make sure you go back and double check that you glued all your crap in. I like our hair because it covers up other things that, you know, are hiding. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these in. And once I glue these in, we can glue other stuff in and whatnot, move on. Y'all, I started doing the tutorial for Hey Jordan, my long lost friend there. I see you all the time. Jordan. He works just as much as I do. We don't ever talk anymore like we used to. Kind of miss that. Miss your friend. Alright, so, what was I talking about? I don't even remember. What was I talking about before Jordan showed up? I don't remember what I was talking about. Common mistake. I would see you at the retreat, right, Jordan? We'll see you at the retreat. And that's going to be here in no time. The retreat in Bam Since I Scoop, which is another plus. So when you are a member at Bam Since I Scoop, you can, we have a retreat, or Amy is putting on a retreat in October, a Christmas retreat that Bam Since I Scoop is gonna be there. It is all Christmassy stuff. We have so much fun at those retreats. There's a lot of booty shaking. drinking. Well, I know I'm drinking. Duh. But a lot of booty shaking. I think I danced a lot at the last retreat. I did. I was shaking my booty. And I was making other people shake their booties too. And half of them didn't want to do it. And I made them do it. It was super fun. We have video. All right, add in the creepy pick. With these embellishments, these big attachments, you don't have to go all out to add around them just because this is your focal point. She is my focal point. So I don't have to overly add too much stuff to her. I glue these in right here. These? Oh, I did it. Okay. Nope. Almost missed one. I did not even, I tried to go, my plan was going to the band sale, a warehouse sale, but I didn't leave Craft Text early enough, so I missed it. I was trying to see if I can coordinate going to do the presentation at Craft Text and then haul booty over there at Amy's warehouse, but it didn't work out. It really didn't, and I was sad because I wasn't really wanting to shop. I mean, of course I was going to buy something, but I was mostly just going just to hang out with Anna and Amy, just because I haven't seen them. Yeah, we all been friends for like, and Jordan too, I've been friends for like a good 9 years. So I miss my people. Right? So I didn't make it there in time, but it's okay, I'll see her. Alright, what am I missing? Okay, some stuff there. We got the bat sprays to add. This here. Add these. Got a couple, add more up here to match him. These are not going to match exactly, but they'll work. $10 years. Well, no, Holiday Baubles will be open for 10 years this year. So right when we first opened our business, is that when we started talking on like one of those wreath grooves? Oh my gosh. That is crazy, guys. That's so crazy. But you don't know who you're going to meet along the way of your journey. And it goes to show you the wreath community are so tight. You meet awesome people. Sometimes you come across some other ones that are not so friendly. But that's fine, you know. I mean, the world is big. You know, nobody has to like each other. So, I mean, you know, it's okay. So, I mean, but overall, the wreathen community is so supportive. And, you know, you come to love it, especially when you come to teaching, all that jazz. I know my heart has opened a lot with teaching, for sure. I'll cut this a little bit. I keep on looking at Dracula over here. I'm trying to like coordinate her with him over here. And I didn't glue these flowers down. Y'all didn't tell me. Angel, you forgot some flowers by her boobies. Look, I had all these. I gotta glue them in. You're falling. You're slacking on. Hello. Hello. Totally forgot to glue the flowers in down here by her boobies. You know, at Craftex, it was all about balls, and we're all about boobies tonight. Yeah, keeping it classy. Oh, I know. I keep thinking that maybe one day I'll go to Atlanta. If that's the case, I'm hanging out with Angie, because she goes to Atlanta Market. I'll be, yes. But I have mentioned it, my girlfriend has mentioned going to Atlanta Market. One day I'm going to go, I promise. But that would be so much fun to meet up with others in Atlanta at the market over there. No, this is not a special order. It's just, I'm just designing it. Just designing. Alright, so we have a pat over here, a bat over there. So I only have a few of these. So I gotta have, you know, I have to think about where I want to place them. This one up here. But yeah, these would look so pretty as a double door with the Dracula and this Mistress of the Dark. I'm calling her. You all know who she is. Amazing lady. Okay. So I am going to add those. Just two. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to glue this in. Get sidetracked here. Easy to do. Gluing my bats. Who's a teacher? I know teachers went back to school. Did teachers go back to school this week? Getting ready for school. So here. It's kind of hard to see her because look, y'all are like, I'm on black here, so it's kind of hard to see all the black that's going on here. But we are adding all the different fun glitters and the bats and the sprays and whatnot. So it is kind of hard to see all that from afar, especially with the bats and the black on black kind of thing. So it's kind of hard. I like to actually, kind of hard to take pictures of these sometimes too, because it's all in the details. Did I get that one? Oh, I didn't get that one. Yes, so we're gonna add, do I have another crow? I forgot to put out a crow. There's a crow over here on this guy over here, but I gotta find another crow to put with her. But I don't think I have another one. I don't think I have another one. So we're gonna go with the bat. Got this cute little bat on Etsy. Don't ask me the shop's name because I totally forgot. Don't know, but you gotta line up the little furry looking bat. How cute is he? Super cute. I'm gonna put it, no. No, not really. It's not mirror image, but you know, we're gonna have to do it there because the reason why I'm saying I want to put it right there is because there's nothing there. There's flowers here, but it's not mirror image. So I'm just gonna do it anyways. Because sometimes, you know, it doesn't happen the way you want it. These will be listed separately in my Etsy shop. The Dracula is in the Etsy shop right now for purchase, but she will be listed in the morning along with her man. So, these are super, I love those bats. Little furry little bats. Then I got this. I think that's why I chose this, because I don't have another crow. So the Dracula has a crow on it, but we're gonna go with the bling spider. Super cute. The girl gotta have some bling, right? Oh, it has a clip on it. Oh, look at there. Look at there. We're just gonna clip her right there on her boobie. Oh, look at there. You can't really see it, but oh, it did. I don't know if it did or not. Alright, so I'm going to add some balloons up here, and I thought I had another black rose. I don't know where my black rose is at. Let me grab the black roses for it. Shh. Holy moly, dog. Love you and all, but shush. I know, come say hi. Hi, boy. You're a pain in the booty sometimes. Pain in the booty sometimes. Just let mama know, I guess. Alright, so we have some pines showing through with the wreath part. We're going to add some black flowers. I got, well, the roses I got from Hobby Lobby. These go to. Oh, the spider as a necklace. Good idea. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's too big. It's too big. She's like, whoo, it's too big. We're just going to stick it right there on the booby. Just hang it right there. We're just hang it right there at the brooch. Yeah, like a brooch. There we go. See? See? It works out. Y'all, everything works out. Everything always works out. Life in general works out. Sometimes not how we want it, but it does. Voila. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to try to fix her hair a little bit. Glue in these roses. And we are done. That was quick, right? What? Quick. That was quick. So like I said, those embellishments are huge. So you pretty much designing around, that's the focal point of your design, is this big old girl here with all that. And you kind of just decorate around her. I do have some pumpkins. I should add some pumpkins. I'll show you out here in a minute whenever I took out those pumpkins. Oh, Mary, yay. So we did a cowboy skelly in one of the tutorials of Bavarian Since I Scoop. Mary was saying that she just got it. She just finished hers. You know, cowboys gotta have some skellies too, right? real quick. Because I see a spot now that I look back and I'm like, I don't know about that. But it's looking good so far. I think right here is missing some things, but it doesn't have, maybe I put this up too far. It's fine. I can add something else there. It happens. It happens. And then you go back and add something, which is going to be this on the spider fell. I'm going to add this. I had a hole, and I know it will drive me crazy when I take final photos and it's like all jacked up, and I'm like, I don't like that. That means I have to walk down upstairs again, and blah blah blah. Getting too old to walk up and down the stairs. All right, so that's better. Where's my spider to go? Glue this to her ruby. Glue that to her boobs. Ow! Hot. All right, I think we're done. I think. Yay! We are done. Oh, yeah. I was going to add the pumpkins. Okay, so I bought some pumpkins off of Amazon. It's before the stores got the Halloween stuff out. Need black pumpkins, right? So, I ordered a bag of black pumpkins on Amazon. And I have 2 of these pumpkins. I got it out of the bag, so this is another one here. So they come in like a bag, like a net bag full of pumpkin. Okay, so cool, right? Yeah, I can use those pumpkins. So I got these. This is what I got. So what those look like. So I got them out of the bag and I'm sitting there going, They're not very pumpkin looking. They got like a smooth, you know, it's not pumpkin-y at all. They look like little knockers. And I'm sorry, you know, maybe it was just because, you know, her and then like I booze out, I got the pumpkins and I'm sitting there going, okay, so I don't know how to put these. I know they're pumpkins, but look, they're not like, don't have the grooves like the pumpkins. Like this one. See those little grooves? These are like smooth. And I'm sorry, I guess I'm just gutter-minded or whatever. I'm a perv. I don't know. Whatever. Sure. Okay. But look. My little knockers. So I don't know if they were supposed to be like that because they come in the bag full of other ones. So I don't know if they were supposed to be. Okay, so, okay. But still, okay. My gutter mind are going, oh, knockers, oh, knockers. So, I don't think I'm going to put them on there. I guess it doesn't matter. Does it matter? I'll put one right here. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put one right there. It's pumpkin, right? I could use them on eyeballs. Hold on. Like Facebook's going to, like, it reminds me of Minions. Carson and I went to go watch the new Minions the other day at the movies, so it kind of reminds me of the Minions too. So no, I shouldn't put it right here because he has one. He has a normal pumpkin over here on him, but that totally looks like a boob to me. It really does. I know. Oh well. Well, okay, everybody's saying no. I get it. No. Pull my fans up. Hold on. All right, so let me pull her off, and I'll show you up close how she looks. I'm pairing her up with Dracula right next to her. Again, she is the focal point of the whole design. You just add layers of all the goodies. The bat is a great addition to the design. It gives it the little details of it. Same thing with the spider boob. Gives it great. Give it a couple of boom. I didn't add a lot of ribbon. I only add like 3 strips of ribbon to this. But she is the focal point of the design. You don't want to go overboard, losing your focal point. I say that to the girls all the time in the BAMs and I Scoop. Some of those, we all like to add a lot of stuff to our designs. Yeah, more the merrier. Which I think the same thing. I'm on the same lines. Let me back him up a little bit. So you have both of them right there. The double doors. Yay! All right, so I don't know if he's sold or not, but he was listed in my Etsy shop. She's going to be listed tomorrow morning. I was trying to list them as Double Doors Creation, but they're separate listings, so it's okay if they sell separately as well. But they're super fun. If you want to learn how to design your own embellishments, look up Knock Her Socks Off on Facebook and get with her and talk about details on joining her group as well. And the BAMs Inside Scoop, I'm one of the designers of 3. Every Friday I design. If you want to join our group, which is awesome group, yes, anybody can vouch for a need. Because it is the fabulous group ever, because I'm there every Friday along with Amy and Graham Yarns. Yes, fake baits. Everybody loves some fake baits, and her fake baits they look so real that you can just eat it. Like, it looks so real, like real. Like, I am serious real. Like, oh my God, is that fake? It's like you gotta touch it. And then she's teaching that in our group, guys. I'm like, holy crap, girl. She is very talented. So the BAMs Inside Scoop, learn how to create all your goodies outside, think outside the box kind of thing. That's what we're known for, right? And so this Friday, y'all are gonna go, what? Angel kind of like went over top again because it is Halloween. And so I was like, we're gonna do this. So I hope everybody's gonna love the tutorial on Friday. Yay. And I forgot to tell you, Pinterest. Going back to Pinterest. There's so much going on. See, and then I forget to tell y'all guys. Pinterest, I am doing a session on another Pinterest Live on Friday. Oh, it's going to be late too. So Night Owls, but your Central Pacific time is 8 o'clock. My time is 10 o'clock. So that's late for me because normally I am either in bed or in my PJs watching Frankie and Grace. So, Grace and Frankie, whatever, how that goes. But, so 10 o'clock my time on a Friday in Central time, 8 o'clock Pacific time, we are going to do Pinterest again live. And Pinterest is, like I said, they're working out the kinks with this whole live thing. And they do. They have something new. I got to learn it all. Because I'm like, not like I have enough on my plate. I gotta learn it now. So they have Pinterest TV Studio. So it's an app. So I think they're trying to make it very, very easy for us to do as designers or whoever is on Pinterest TV, the easier way to do it. And I think that's how they're coming up. They did their own app, and I think everything has to go through with the app. So I got to learn all this stuff on Friday, before Friday. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. So Pinterest, me live Friday at 10 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Pacific Time. So I will post all that, advertise that. So please join Pinterest and watch it, or watch the replay, and hopefully we have our text. I hope my phone don't die on me again, and then hopefully you can watch the replay. Because last time it was a hot mess and there was no replay. Oops. So well, do it again, right? Get back on a horse. It is what it is. And so we're here back again on Friday. So guys, you want to know all those information and details on how to join the BAM Inside Scoop, and also I will post about Pinterest TV that I am actually doing a live Pinterest TV on Friday. All right, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining. Love you guys. Bye.